like that? Christ, it sounds like the theme from Godfather 2. Okay. Listen. If you count really extra fantastic, maybe we can get to that lame piece of music that starts this song, okay?
Did he start the song yet?
Okay, so just count with so much energy that it will get us through those next 2 bars. Are you ready? You got to really blow the house down.
Harry, don't mess it up.
In your dungarees, looking all grown up and so very pleased. When you write your poems, they have so much to say. When you speak your dreams, it takes my breath away. You know I wanna be a ball player, a regular slugging fool, but I guess our dreams must wait a while until we finish school. And so you so beautiful that I must confess I'm so proud you have chosen me. When a doctor is what you want to be, you know I want to be a painter girl, a real artistic snob. But I guess we'll have our children first. You'll find a home, I'll get a job. And so you and I, but maybe someday, I don't know when, but we will dream again, and we'll be happy then, till our time just drifts away. Listen to the seasons passing, listen to the wind blow. Listen to the children laughing. Where do broken dreams go? There you stand in your tailored suit. So many years gone by, but you're still so cute. You take the car to go and meet the bus when our grandchildren come to visit us. And you say you should have been a ballerina, babe. Songs I should have sung, but I guess our dreams have come and gone. You're supposed to dream when you are young. And so you and I, we've watched our years go by. We've watched our sweet dreams fly far away, but maybe someday I don't know when. Dream again, and we'll be happy then, till our time just drifts away.
I have trouble getting my songs on the radio because they're too long, but this is a song that snuck on the charts for about 15 minutes.
Hello, honey, it's me. What did you think when you heard me back on the radio? What did the kids say when they knew it was their long-lost daddy-o? Remember how we listened to the radio, and I said, that's the place to be. And how I got the job as an FM jock the day you married me. It was 2 kids and I was into AM rock, but I just had to run around. It's been 8 years since I left you, babe. Let me tell you about what's gone down. I am the morning DJ at WOLD. Playing all the hits for you, wherever you may be. The bright good morning voice, who's heard but never seen. Oh, feeling all of 45, going on 15. The drinking the dead down my last big gig, it made my voice go low. They said that they liked the young sound when they let me go. So I drifted on down to Tulsa, Oklahoma to do me a late night talk show. Now I work my way down home again, hear the boys at Idaho. That's how this business goes. I am the morning DJ at WOLD. Playing all the hits for you, wherever you may be. The bright good morning voice, who's heard but never seen. Oh, feeling all of 45, going on 15. Tom, you want to sing me the bridge? Extra money.
I've been making extra money doing high school sock hops. I'm a big time guest MC. You should hear me talking to the little children and listen what they say to me. Got a spot on the top of my head, just begging for a new toupee, and a tie around my gut from sitting on my, but it's never gonna go away.
Sometimes I get this crazy dream that I just take off in my car. But you could travel on 10,000 miles and still stay where you are. I've been thinking that I should stop this jockeying and start that record store. Maybe I could settle down if you take me back once more. Okay, honey, I see. I guess he's better than me. Sure, old girl, I understand. You don't have to worry, I'm such a happy man. W-O-L-D W-O-L-D W-O-L-W-O-L-D I am the morning DJ at playing all the hits for you, play 'em night and day. The bright good morning voice, who's heard but never seen. Oh, feeling all of 45, going on 15. I am the morning DJ at WOLD. Saturday morning, and it's growing light. I look out my window and remember the night. The story is starting and this story ends, and I feel like I need you again. Time used to move softly when I was at home. It went on without me and left me alone. Now it sits at my shoulder and claws at my pen, and I feel like I need you again. Ooh, a song needs a reason to rhyme. My love needs a little more time. Well, I recall September and leaves turning brown. Remember October left leaves on the ground. And here comes December like an elderly friend, and I feel like I need you again. A song needs a reason to rhyme. My love needs a little more time. My love needs a little more time.
Oh, for Nancy? This is for Nancy. I never did it to Nancy, so I'll do it for her, okay? A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. I come fresh from the street, fast on my feet, kinda crass and corny. Not much meat on my bones and a whole lot alone, and more than a little bit horny. The old 6-string was all I had to keep my belly still, and for each full hour less than I gave, I got a crisp $10 bill. You see, she was married for 7 years to a concrete castle king. She said she wanted to learn to play the guitar and to hear her children sing. So I'd show up about once a week in my faded tight leg jeans, with a backlog full of hobo stories and dilapidated dreams. She said, I want to learn a love song full of happy things. She said, I want to learn a love song. Won't you let me hear you sing? She said, I want to learn a love song. I want to hear you play. She said, I want to learn a love song before you go away. So I tried to teach her a couple of chords and an easy melody, but it always turned out she'd rather listen to my guitar and me. I in the living room, too scared to make much noise. I came one week, the den was dark, and she met me at the door. And we sat on the couch and we sang and talked till I could not sing no more. You know the silence kept on building, her eyes grew much too wide, and I could hear both of our heartbeats, but there was no place to hide. She said, I want to learn a love song full of happy things. She said, I want to learn a love song, won't you let me hear you sing? She said, I want to learn a love song, I want to hear you play. She said, I want to learn a love song before you go away. I guess you know what happened. By God, I never been so clean. I feel like I'm working in a Hollywood movie or living out a good bad dream. And all them pin-up girls in that tinsel world never touched me like she can. It took another man's wife in the real world life to make this boy a man. She said, I want to learn a love song full of happy things. She said, I want to learn a love song, won't you let me hear you sing? She said, I want to learn a love song, I want to hear you play. She said, I want to learn a love song before you go away. I guess you know I stayed. Yeah!
But anyway, this is a song I could have written without John. It's about a singer from Dayton, Ohio, whose name is Mr. Tanner. And I'm sure someday John is going to be knighted for his method acting performance. Sir John Wallace. I love it.
Mr. Tanner was a cleaner from a town in the Midwest, and of all the cleaning shops around, he'd made his the best. But he also was a baritone who sang while hanging clothes. He practiced scales while pressing tails and sang at local shows. His friends and neighbors praised the voice that poured out from his throat. They said that he should use his gift instead of cleaning coats. But music was his life, it was not his livelihood, and it made him feel so happy, and it made him feel so good. And he sang from his heart, and he sang from his soul. He did not know how well he sang, it just made him whole. His friends kept working on him to try music out full time. A big debut and rave reviews, a great career to climb. Finally they got to him, he would take the fling. A concert agent in New York agreed to have him sing. And there were plane tickets, phone calls, money spent to rent the hall. It took most of his savings, but he gladly used them all. But music was his life, it was not his livelihood, and it made him feel so happy, and it made him feel so good. And he sang from heart, and he sang from his soul. He did not know how well he sang, it just made him whole. The evening came, he took the stage, his face set in a smile, and in the half-filled hall the critics sat, watching on the aisle. But the concert was a blur to him, spatters of applause. He did not know how well he sang, he only heard the flaws. But the critics were concise, it only took 4 lines, but no one could accuse them of being overkind. Mr. Martin Tanner, baritone of Dayton, Ohio, made his town hall debut last night. He came well prepared, but unfortunately his presentation was not up to contemporary professional standards. His voice lacks the range of total color necessary to make it consistently interesting. Full-time consideration of another endeavor might be in order. Came home to Dayton and was questioned by his friends, and he smiled and just said nothing, and he never sang again, excepting very late at night when the shop was dark and closed. He sang softly to himself as he sorted through the clothes. Music was his life, it was not his livelihood, and it made him feel so happy, it made him feel so good, and he sang from his heart, and he sang from his soul, and he did not know how well he sang, it just made him whole. Big John Wallace. Mine, at least to me, that I've written, and it's about a small town upstate New York called Watertown, New York. That's more than it deserves. I spent a week there one afternoon, and I came away with this story, which is a rather, well, strange tale of a little midnight watchman, a rotund waitress, and a girl he picks up one night, and it's called A Better Place to Be. It was an early morning barroom, and the place just opened up, and the little man came in so fast, and he started at his cups, and the broad who served the whiskey, she was a big old friendly girl who tried to fight her empty nights by smiling at the world. And she said, "Hey, bub, it's been a while since you've been around. Where the hell you've been hiding, and why you look so down?" Well, the little man just sat there like he'd never heard a sound. The waitress, she gave out with a cough, and acting not the least put off, she spoke. Once again, she said, "I don't want to bother you. Consider it's understood. I know I'm not no beauty queen, but I sure can listen good." And the little man took his drink in his hand and he raised it to his lips. He took a couple of sips and then he told the waitress this story. I am the midnight watchman down in Miller's Tool and Die, and I watch the metal rusting, I watch the time go by. A week ago at the diner I stopped to get a bite, and this here lovely lady, she sat 2 seats from my right. And Lord, 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 she was all right. You see, she was so damn beautiful that she could warm a winter frost. But she looked long past lonely, and well nigh found her lost. Now I'm not much of a mover or a pick-em-up easy guy, but I decided to glide on over and give her one good try. And Lord, 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 she was worth a try. Well, I was tongue-tied like a schoolboy. I stammered out some words. It did not seem to matter much, 'cause I don't think she heard. She just looked clear on through me to a space back in my head. It shamed me into silence as quietly she said, if you want me to come with you, then that's all right with me, 'cause I know I'm going nowhere, and anywhere's a better place to be. Anywhere's a better place to be. Well, I drove her to my boarding house, and I took her up to my room, and I went to turn on the only light to brighten up the gloom. But she said, please leave the light off. Oh, I don't mind the dark. And as her clothes all tumbled round her, I could hear my heart. The moonlight shone upon her as she lay back in my bed. It was the kind of scene I only had imagined in my head. I just could not believe it, to think that she was real. And as I tried to tell her, she said, shh, I know just how you feel. And if you want to come here with me, then that's all right with me, 'cause I've been oh so lonely. Loving someone is a better way to be. Anywhere's a better place to be. Well, the morning came so swiftly, I held her in my arms, did not want to share her or dare to break the mood. So before she woke, I went out to buy us both some food. I came back with my paper bag to find that she was gone. She'd left a 6-word letter saying it's time that I moved on. You know the waitress, she took her bar rag and she wiped it across her eyes. And as she spoke, her voice came out as something like a sigh. She said, I wish that I was beautiful, or that you were halfway blind. And I wish I weren't so goddamn fat. I wish that you were mine. And I wish that you'd come with me when I leave for home. For we both know all about emptiness and living all alone. And the little man looked at the empty glass in his hand, and he smiled a crooked grin. He said, I guess I'm out of gin. And I know we both have been so lonely. And if you want me to come with you, then that's all right with me. 'Cause I know I'm going nowhere. A better place to be.
Let time go lightly when I'm here with you. I let time go lightly when the day is through. I keep a watch on time when I've got work to do. But I let time go lightly with you. Morning, a time for breaking ground and sowing seed. And yet we give up our sunshine so we can buy what we need. And that leaves the evening to share a fire with a friend or two, to lose sight of the hours, to go lightly with you. I let time go lightly when I'm here with you. I let time go lightly when the day is through. I keep a watch on time when I've got work to do. But I let time go lightly with you. much more to me than a new friend, 'cause they can see where you are, and they know where you've been. Music has been my oldest friend, my fiercest foe, 'cause it can take me so high. Yes, it can make me so low. When I was a child, my mother would help me along. She'd rock me to sleep and sing me a song. So I learned to love the music of all the tunes in my mind, the changing of chords, the rhythm of time. I let time go lightly when I'm here with you. I let time go lightly when the day is through. I keep a watch on time when I've got work to do. But I let time go lightly with you. Yes, I let time go lightly with you, and a fire and a friend or two. With you and a fire and a friend or two. A friend or two. And you.
Child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, son. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, my son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay, and then he walked away, but his smile never dimmed and said, I'm gonna be like him, yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, son. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day, so much like a man I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know Well, I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids have the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as he hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time there. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved her flag me down. She got in at the lights. Oh, where you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you ruined your gown in the rain. She just looked out the window. She said 16 Parkside Lane. Something about her was familiar. I could swear I'd seen her face before. But she said, I'm sure you're mistaken. And she didn't say anything more. It took a while, but she looked in the mirror. Then she glanced at the license for my name. A smile seemed to come to her slowly. It was a sad smile, just the same. And she said, how are you, Harry? I said, how are you, Sue? Through the too many miles and the too little smiles, I still remember you. It was somewhere in a fairy tale. I used to take her home in my car. We learned about love in the back of a Dodge, a lesson that had gone too far. You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights. I took off to find the sky. Oh, I've got something inside me to drive a princess blind. There's a wild man reason he's hiding in me, illuminating my mind. There was not much more for us to talk about. Whatever we had once was gone. So I turned my cab into the driveway, past the gate and the fine trim lawns. And she said, we must get together, but I knew it'd never be arranged. And she handed me $20 for a $2.50 fare. She said, Harry, keep the change. Well, another man might have been angry, and another man might have been hurt, but another man never would have let her go. I stashed the bill in my shirt, and she walked away in silence. It's strange how you never know, but we'd both gotten what we'd asked for such a long, long time ago. You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights, I took off for the sky. And here she's acting happy inside a handsome home, and me, I'm flying in my taxi, taking tips and getting stoned. I go flying so high when I'm stoned.
All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. Moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why. Seasons spinning round again, the years keep rolling by. It seems like I've been here before. I can't remember when, but yes I can. And I got this funny feeling that we'll all be together again. There's no straight lines make up my life, and all my roads have bends. There's no clear-cut beginnings, and so far no dead ends. Steve, you got one for us? You're gonna do the soft one, right? I found you 1,000 times. I guess you've done the same. Then we lose each other. It's just like a children's game. But as I find you here again, the thought runs through my mind. Our love is like a circle. Let's go round one more time. It goes all my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. Just think of me as Mitch Miller and you'll do fine. Are you ready? All my life's a circle coming at you. All my life's a circle. Sunrise, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why, but I can tell you
The season's spinning round again. The years keep rolling by. I want to show those of you who feel a little bit embarrassed that anybody can sing this song. First, I'd like to call up the road crew. Mike Solomon and Jeff Gross, who also, actually to call them a road crew is a gross injustice because they handle sound, lights, and everything else. Jeff, Michael, come on up here. You guys have heard of Simon and Garfunkel, right? Well, these guys are sort of like the 70s answer to Simon and Garfunkel. They sound a little bit like Seals and Crofts and a little bit like Sears and Roebuck. Where are you guys? Okay, anytime you're ready.
All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rose through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around.
Sing like Haldeman and Ehrlichman.
All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why.
Big ending, guys.
The season's spinning round again. The years keep rolling by.
All right. Don't go away, don't go away. And to make the final conclusive evidence, there's been a gentleman up here hiding behind his cello all night, and you may wonder why he plays the cello in the first place. Would you like to hear Michael sing this song? Mike, stand up. Leave the cello alone. And I want you to sing it with a great deal of feeling and soul.
All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rose through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around.
Mario Lanza lives.
All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why.
Big ending now, Michael.
The season's spinning round again. Years keep rolling by.
Well, all right. Are you guys ready to feel it now? Are you ready to feel it? All my life's a circle coming at you. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All my life's a circle. Sunrise, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle. But I can't tell you why. But I can tell you why. The season's spinning round again. The years keep rolling by. One more time now. Everybody get on your feet. Feel it now. All my life's a circle. Sunrise, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle. But I can't tell you, but I can tell you why. The season's spinning round again. The years keep rolling by. A big ending now, a lot of harmony. The years keep rolling by. And the years keep on rolling by. Okay, now there's only one other last requirement, and that is we'd like to get the L.A. Memorial Choir in on this one. Are you guys, I guess you're game, you've been game all night, okay? Now, it's a low part, but it builds up. Last statement is that this song starts out with an absolutely brilliant Chet Atkins guitar lick that it took me about 4 hours to steal, and
We should appreciate it when it comes by.
It was just after dark when the truck started down the hill that leads into Scranton, Pennsylvania, carrying 30,000 pounds of bananas. Carrying 30,000 pounds, hit it, Big John.
A fit of bananas.
He was a young driver, just out on his second job, and he was carrying the next day's pasty fruit for everyone in that cold Scott city where children play without despair in backyard slack piles, and folks manage to eat each day just about 30,000 pounds of bananas. Yes, there were 30,000 pounds. Screaming again, John.
Of bananas.
He passed the sign that he should have seen, saying shift the low gear, a $50 fine, my friend. He was thinking perhaps about a warm-breathed woman who was waiting at the journey's end. He started down the 2-mile drop, the curving road that wound from the top of the hill. He was pushing on through the shortening miles that ran down to the depot, just a few more miles to go. Then he'd go home and have her ease that long cramped day away, and the smell of 30,000 pounds. Let's hear you. Of bananas. Yes, the smell of 30,000 pounds. Really loud now. The song built up in intensity and excitement. He was picking up speed as the city spread its twinkling lights below him. But he paid no heed as the shivering thoughts of the night's delights went through him. His foot as the brakes to slow him down, but the pedal floored, he said, without a sound, he said, Christ. It was funny how he had named the only man who could save him now. He was trapped inside a dead hill slide, riding on his feet, hunchback, was every one of those yellow green. I'm telling you, 30,000 pounds. Weave it now. Yes, there were 30,000 pounds, even louder. He barely made the sweeping curve that led into the speaker's grave, and he missed the thankful passing bus at 90 miles an hour. And he said, God, make it a dream, as he rolled his last ride down. He said, God, make it a dream, as he rolled his last ride down. And his house by 19 Nipah cars, flipped off 13 telephone poles, hit 2 houses, moved 8 trees, and Blue Cross 7 people. Was then he lost his head, not to mention an arm or two before he stopped. And he smeared for 400 yards along the hill that leads into Scranton, Pennsylvania. All those 30,000 pounds. You guessed it. Thank God you're here. Now, some of you may think that it would be easy to write a song like this, but it isn't. See, most great works of art have a theme that holds them together. This song doesn't. As a matter of fact, I had a great deal of trouble ending it. As a matter of fact, the first ending was like this. Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. And if that wasn't enough, yes, we have no bananas. Bananas in Scranton, PA. Now, I was very proud of that ending. And with much anticipation, I sang it for the guys in the group and my brothers. And the reaction was best summed up by my brother Tom, who said, "Harry, it sucks." Well, I was devastated. But I went back to my lonely writer's garret and decided that I would try again and come up with a new ending. Since it was a country and western song, maybe I could write a country ending. Something about motherhood this time, because the song already had a truck. Something with weeping steel guitars, wailing fiddles, and an incredible banjo part. And something with harmony sung by, you guessed it, the L.A. Memorial Choir. You'll see your part when it comes by. A woman walks into her room where her child lies sleeping, sleeping. And when she sees his eyes are closed, she sits there silently weeping. I see gay liberation has hit L.A. And though she lives in Scranton, Pennsylvania, 3,000 munchkins and a troll, she never, ever eats. Not one of 30,000 pounds. Harmony now. Sounds like the Mormon tubercular choir out there. Well, the sad truth is, no matter how loudly and how lovelily, if that's a word, you say up bananas, it doesn't alter in the least the fact that when I sang that ending for my brothers and the guys in the group, their reaction was best summed up by my brother Steve, who said,
No, Harry, you gotta be kidding me.
What?
You really expect that to end this song? I mean, it's nice, Harry. I mean, the words are potentially harmless. The music is a lot, is pleasant. But I think Tom's definitely right. It sucks.
I was brokenhearted. And once more I went back to my writer's room and decided finally that honesty was the best policy, and I would end the song the way I found out about it in the first place. And that was coming on a Greyhound bus through Scranton, Pennsylvania in 1965. Like this. You see, the man that told me about it on the bus says it went up the hill out of Scranton, Pennsylvania. You know, he shrugged his head, he shrugged his shoulders, and said, and this is exactly what he said. He said, boy, boy, It sure must have been something. Just imagine 30,000 pounds of banana. Yes, there were 30,000 pounds of mashed bananas. A banana, a banana, 30,000 pounds of bananas. And no drought now, all bananas, yeah, bananas. I am born today. The sun burns a promise in my eye. Mama strikes me and I draw a breath and cry. Above me a cloud softly tumbles through the sky. I am glad to be alive. It is my 7th day. I taste the hunger and I cry. My brother and sister cling to Mama's side. She squeezes her breast, but it has nothing to provide. Someone weeps, I fall asleep. It is 20 days today. Mama does not hold me anymore. I open my mouth, but I am too weak to cry. Above me, a bird slowly crawls across the sky. Why is there nothing now to do but